Hello, welcome to Astronautics for Exploit. This is Dr. Ayashola Ogundele. Deep space exploration for scientific investigation of planets, moons, Trojans, asteroids, and the universe at large. The focus points of my presentation are as follows: space exploration, deep space probes, and human deep space representative missions. Deep space, the vast, unexplored region of space that extends beyond the dark side of the Earth's moon to Mars and across the solar system, starts at 2 million kilometers from the Earth's surface. Deep space exploration, exploration of the moon, planets, Trojans, asteroids, and the edge of the solar system is advancing human existence and scientific discoveries, and because of this, various government space agencies, investors, and private space companies are mapping out strategies for pushing these space exploration boundaries. At present, Voyager 1, a space probe launched by NASA on September 5, 1977, as part of the Voyager program to study the outer solar system and interstellar space beyond the Sun's heliosphere, is the farthest space probe humankind has ever constructed and launched from the Earth. The probe was said to reach the outer edge of the solar system on December 5, 2011, and entered interstellar space on August 25, 2012. For human deep exploration, various missions are being proposed. Examples are return mission to the moon, building of a lunar base, human landing on Mars, building Mars base, and sojourning beyond the moon and Mars. The Deep Space Gateway, the first planned extraterrestrial space station, is aimed to be placed in lunar orbit. It is designed to serve as a multi-purpose outpost orbiting the moon to provide essential support for long-term human return to the lunar surface, to serve as a staging point for deep space exploration, solar power communication hub, science laboratory, and short-term habitation module for government agency astronauts, as a holding area for rovers and other robots. Space exploration is the use of astronomy and space technology to explore outer space. While the exploration of space is carried out mainly by astronomers with telescopes, its physical exploration is conducted by both by uncrewed robotic space probes and human spaceflight. Space exploration, like its classical form astronomy, is one of the main sources for space science. Artist's illustration of a crude outpost on Mars is shown in this picture. Space exploration is a necessity to mankind, and it has various targets. Investment in space exploration generates many times the revenue of the cost of the program. The Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Moon, Mars, asteroids, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Kuiper-belt objects, comets, and deep space are the targets of space exploration. The lunar roving vehicle and astronaut John Young is shown in this picture. Deep space exploration. Deep space exploration is the branch of astronomy, astronautics, and space technology that is involved with exploring the distant regions of outer space. The deep space area lies beyond the Atmospheric system. Unlike outer space, which refers to the space beyond the Earth's outer atmosphere, deep space is space beyond the terrestrial planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, or space beyond the solar system. Artist's impression of the Mars base camp in orbit around Mars is shown in this picture. Interstellar space is the distant regions of space, and also currently there are no manned flights into this space. The International Telecommunication Union defined this space as starting at a distance of 2 million kilometers, approximately 0.01 astronomical units from the Earth's surface. It is the realm that extends beyond the known boundaries of outer space and continues ad infinitum. 70-meter wide radio antenna at the Deep Space Network Canberra facility in Australia is shown in this picture. NASA's Deep Space Network is an international network of facilities which is managed and operated by NASA. This DSN supports interplanetary spacecraft missions, radio astronomy, radar astronomy, and related observations so as to explore the solar system and the universe. Artist's illustration of aberration model of Mars base is shown in this picture. Human spaceflight. DSN has variously used criteria of 16,000 to 32,000 from Earth. Physical exploration of space is conducted by both human spaceflight and robotic spaceflight. DSN was created to be a separately managed and operated communication system which will accommodate all these space missions, thereby avoiding the need for each flight project to acquire and use a specialized space communication network. Artist's concept of a nuclear-powered spacecraft soaring past the moon is shown in this picture. Deep space communication facilities. The DSN currently consists of 3 deep space communication facilities placed approximately 120 degrees apart. Orion Deep Space Exploration Ship is shown in this picture. Deep space probes. Voyager 1 is a space probe launched by NASA on September 5, 1977 as part of the Voyager program and interstellar space beyond the Sun's heliosphere. It launched 16 days after its twin Voyager 2. Voyager 1 has been operating for 46 years and 8 days as of September 14, 2023. Voyager 1 left the solar system in 2012 and continued sending images back to the Earth, and Voyager 2 exited the solar system's northern hemisphere in 2012. This space exploration vessel is shown in this picture. Voyager 1 communicates through NASA Deep Space Network in order to receive routine commands and to transmit data to the Earth. Real-time distance and velocity data is provided by NASA. At a distance of 161 astronomical units, about 24 billion kilometers from Earth, as of August 2023, Voyager 1 is the most distant human-made object from Earth. Artist's illustration of a crude outpost on Mars is shown in this picture. Voyager 1 flybys. Voyager 1 made flybys of Jupiter, Saturn, and Saturn's largest moon, Titan. It studied the weather, magnetic fields, and rings of the 2 gas giants, and was the first probe to provide detailed images of the moons. Voyager 1 extended mission is to locate and study the regions and boundaries of the outer heliosphere and to begin exploring the interstellar medium. It crossed the heliopause and entered interstellar space on August 25, 2012, making it the first spacecraft to do so. Artist's rendition of the Mars Base Camp architecture is shown in this picture. NASA Deep Space One was designed to test new technologies for future deep space and interplanetary missions. It was the first in a new series of technology demonstration missions. The DS-1 goal was to test 12 high-risk technologies, including ion propulsion, autonomous optical navigation, a solar pole concentration array, and a combination of miniature camera. An artist's rendering of NASA's Deep Space One is shown in this picture. Proving of DS-1 effectiveness. The DS-1 mission is credited with proving the effectiveness of ion engines for long-duration spaceflight and advancing the field of spacecraft navigation. DS-1 contributed to astronaut science by finding intriguing similarities between asteroid Brill and Vesta. Artist rendering of the multipurpose crew vehicle on deep space mission is shown in this picture. Human deep space representative missions. For human deep space exploration, various missions have been proposed, such as return to the moon, building a lunar base, human landing on Mars, building Mars base, and sojourning beyond the moon and the Mars. NASA's Deep Space Gateway is shown in this picture. Return to the moon. Human deep space planned missions include the Artemis project, with first human lunar landings missions completed before 2024, involving no more than 4 crew and no more than 14 days duration, followed by 4 to 5 times human lunar landing missions before 2030. Building a lunar base. Possible missions include building a moon village before 2040. Conceptual image of Europa Clipper mission is shown in this picture. First human landing on Mars. Possible missions include the first human Mars landing mission before 2040, involving no more than 7 crew and more than 500 days duration. Building Mars base. Possible missions include the first human Mars base, which could possibly be built by 2061 in a long-term perspective. Artist's illustration of NASA's Orion capsule near the far side of the moon is shown in this picture. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been watching and listening to Deep Space Exploration for scientific investigation of planets, moons, Trojans, asteroids, and the universe at large, with the focus points: human deep space representative missions, space exploration, deep space exploration, and deep space probes. Thank you.